For the first time since 1997, Canada are back in World Cup qualifying and they are off to an absolute flyer. Had a disappointing draw against Honduras, but nonetheless still a quality point to pick up against Honduras after a shaky start to the tournament. And then coming up against US of A, the USMNT, everyone thought who isn't Canadian that we were going to get hammered. We weren't going to win. We weren't going to get a point. Everyone predicted the USA to walk away with 3 points. But Canada and Canadian fans had belief, and we turned out and we played unbelievable. Canada was fantastic against USA, and they were really brilliant. And the way John Herdman set this team up, and the way he rested a lot of players and some key players, and we still managed to pull out a point, was fantastic. And Canada didn't just play sit back, boring style, park the bus kind of football. We hit them on the break. We had the best chances in the entire game from my point of view. If you look at early on the Kyle Larin shot, he didn't get enough on it. Easy save for Matt Turner. Alfonso Davies should have hit that shot in his right foot when he was through 1-on-1. Kyle Larin, when he got it centered to him from Alfonso, he should have scored that. We had so many chances, and USMNT fans would probably say, well, this deflected chance here, this deflected chance here in the first half. You're blaming on deflective chances, and you guys should have created a lot more. Yes, there was a chance of postage that hit the post, fluky for me. It was a one little lapse in judgment from a defender, and it hit the post. Fair play, but good goal from US. It was a foul that wasn't given. A great call by the referee, and it was a play where Canada had a bad mistake in the midfield and didn't track back good enough for myself, and they still played very well. And yes, it was a bad goal to give up. Man marking in the box wasn't good enough. The tracking back wasn't good enough from Richie Larea, from my point of view. But you just got to look at John Herdman, the way he's worked this Canadian men's national team. Look at the starting lineup. We didn't have our starting right winger in Tejan Buchanan, or our starting right wing back out there in Tejan Buchanan. And if you look at the quality on the right side now, you got Richie Larea, who's unbelievable at right wing back. You have Alistair Johnson, who can play right center back or right wing back. You have likes of Junior Hoylett, who can play attacking midfield, left wing, right wing. And you have Tejan Buchanan, who is unbelievable on that right flank. And we saw it late on in the game. You also had the likes of Lucas Cavallini, who is a top class forward for the CONCACAF division. You had the best striker in CONCACAF, or one of the best up and coming strikers in world football, and Jonathan David on the bench for Canada, being rested after the game against Honduras because John Herdman needs him for the next game against El Salvador on Wednesday. And you had the likes of Captain Stephen Vittoria on the bench. You still had Atiba Hutchinson, our other captain, on the bench. The quality of players that John Herdman was able to rest, and the fact that we were able to rotate so well, and you look on the bench and see the guys that we had starting, some of them were bench players. And the rotation that Canada finally has is unbelievable, and we haven't seen this ever in Canadian football for me. Not in my lifetime, and I think this is a true start to Canadian football and what we're going to see in the future. I'll probably rattle on in this video about that for quite a while. But what John Herdman has done with the Canadian talent and bringing in so many quality players and helping them move on to bigger and better things. Look at the starting lineup now. You got Kyle Larin playing for Besiktas at a top level, and he is still extremely young, guys. He is only 26, and that is older for this Canadian national team. You have Davies playing for Bayern Munich, Samuel Adekubi out in Norway. You have Mark Anthony Kay, who is still top quality player in the MLS. Estacio playing in Portugal, just played against Tottenham in the Conference League. You have the likes of Daniil Henry playing in South Korea, Vittoria in the Portuguese League. So many players at top quality level. Even Tejan Buchanan getting a transfer now. And they were talking about players that John Herdman's working to bring in, and players that look like are going to be joining the national team. You already have Teo Corbiano, who's featured before. He's playing for Sheffield Wednesday. I've talked about him before. But Daniel Jebbison, who is playing for Sheffield United, just got a loan. He is Canadian, mixed nationality, also English. He was there for the warm-up tournament coming into the Gold Cup. Didn't get the invitation to come to the Gold Cup. But there's heavy talk that he's going to be with the Canadian national team and a huge part of this team to come in the future. And I really hope we can secure him. Another Arsenal young talent, another talent out in OGC Nice. This team is really building because of the likes of John Herdman bringing in some fantastic talent. And without John Herdman, I really don't know where this men's team would be, guys. He is unbelievable at doing what he's done. The recruitment side of things, the man management, the communication he's done has been unbelievable. And just to talk about the game for another couple minutes, I just love talking about my Canadian team, guys, because we are off to an unbelievable start. If you guys look at the standings now in CONCACAF right now for World Cup qualifying, it is busted wide open. You could say it's only 2 games in, but World Cup qualifying it's tough. It really is. And it ends next March. So if you look at how many games are left, there's not many. I know there's only one more game this international break, which is a big game for Canada against El Salvador. But you just got to look at it right now. Mexico have taken a flying start to 6 points. Panama have busted things open, beating Jamaica, and now they're on 4 points. And Canada, yes, there was a disappointing draw against Honduras at home, but taking a point at USA on opposition soil is huge. No one ever thought we'd do that, and that lists us in the third place, which is massive. Everyone predicted us to get fourth, fifth, and USA to be up there in second, Jamaica to take third. Guys, look at Jamaica right now. They're in eighth. Down there, Costa Rica. Costa Rica, who has one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Jamaica, who has probably the best attacking force in CONCACAF. Michaela Antonio, Alexa Decordova-Reid, and so much talent. Kemar Roof, you still have Leon Bailey to join them. Canada has a clear path right now. If we can beat El Salvador, puts us up to 5 points, we are clear sailing because it's wide open right now in CONCACAF, and Canada needs to take the chance to beat. They got to go out there and beat El Salvador this Wednesday, and they will be flying. And the confidence in that camp is going to be massive, guys, and it's huge. But guys, Canada played unbelievable against USA, and it can't go to say people shouldn't trash talk how we played. Played extremely well. Obviously had to rotate. We had to rest. The fact that we can rest Jonathan David and still have a top-class striker and Kyle Larin to step right in is unbelievable and fantastic. This midfield talent's looking great. The back line has looked better than it ever has. I always used to be scared for when even a player dribbled at our back line, but now I'm so excited to see us defend. Scott Kennedy looked unbelievable. I think he's the guy for the future and deserves a transfer out of the Bundesliga too. Guys, I'll stop yabbering about Canadian national team, guys, but we just tied USA 1-1. And it feels so good to see those USA commentators pissed off, all the USA players mad and angry. They're frustrated, pushed us around. While you had the likes of Samuel Adekubi walking around the field smiling, you had Daniil Henry smiling and laughing. It's so great to see Canadian football on the up. And it looks like, guys, we have possibility to finally make the World Cup, and it'll be amazing to see. But guys, if you really enjoy Canadian football, if you join all the football news in the world, transfers, standings, predictions, reviews, anything out there, tier lists and everything like that, we'll be doing all the best videos for you guys here on the channel, and I can't wait to see you guys for more. Hit the like button, hit the comments, let me know what you guys think of the game between Canada and USA and all the other CONCACAF games out there. We'll be back for Wednesday for the other CONCACAF games, but we'll have many more videos coming out later today and the rest of the week. So hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys for the next one. Peace.